It's that time of the week again, and no, I'm not talking about Christmas, which is only a couple of days away, but I'm talking about the 17th week in the Barclays Premier League. Hello, this is my preview of what I just said before, and it's going to be another exciting and fascinating week in the EPL. There's really 2 or 3 just amazing fixtures, coupled with 4, 5, and 6, really good and what should be very close encounters. So let's start things off at Anfield, where Liverpool will face Cardiff City, and I think Liverpool's winning form will continue. They've been in sublime form. Luis Suarez has been on fire, arguably the best striker in the world at the moment, and really they haven't missed their captain and their rock, really, Steven Gerrard. So I think that even though Cardiff come there with a little bit of confidence last week since they picked up a win against Bromwich, I don't think they'll be able to do the same thing at Anfield, and expect Liverpool to win that game 2-0. In London at Selhurst Park, it'll be Crystal Palace facing Newcastle United, and I believe for Newcastle they can keep their winning form going. Ever since they won away at Old Trafford, they've been getting favourable results. Last week 1-1 against Southampton, and I think they can go to Selhurst Park and really get the win over Palace. Palace aren't playing that badly under Tony Pulis, I think he's really reinvigorated and rejuvenated the squad. Last week they did lose to Chelsea. It was a tough game, but Palace were in it. However, I don't believe that they'll just have the quality and the talent, as well as the stamina to make games, to be able to keep their fitness up for back-to-back games, and expect Newcastle to win that game 2-1. We'll stay in London, but we'll go down to Craven Cottage, where Fulham will face the rampant Manchester City. Now, Manchester City last week put 6 past Arsenal, so what do you think they're going to do to Fulham? Well, I think that they'll put 3 past Fulham, and the final score there will be 3-1. And expect City just to dominate most of the game, shots, chances, possession, corners, and all the rest of it. They've got an abundance of talent, and compared to Fulham, I think that they'll just overpower and really overrule Fulham at Craven Cottage there. At Old Trafford, it will be Manchester United facing West Ham United, and this will be a fascinating game because I'm predicting that it will be a goalless draw, 0-0. I think that West Ham can frustrate Manchester United, and United are going to be compounded by the fact that they're without their talisman, Robin van Persie, till next year. Basically, he'll be out for a month. So they're going to have to be relying a lot on Wayne Rooney, Shinji Kagawa, Antonio Valencia, and Nani on the wings, as well as the young Yanazaev. And I don't think that they've really found the chemistry yet to connect that group of players up front together. I think West Ham can go there and, again, as I said, frustrate, sit back defensively, be compact in midfield, really play 4-5-1, and either play Nolan or Miyaga up top by himself, and really give another frustrating performance for the United fans and indeed David Moyes. At the Britannia, it will be Stoke City facing Aston Villa, and I think that really Stoke can get back to winning ways after a draw last week, and I think that they'll do so against Villa and they'll win 2-1. Again, I've been saying this for the past couple of weeks. Villa haven't been playing the best of football, haven't been setting the world on fire, and I'm sure Paul Lambert's well aware of this, and so I'm sure he'll be also well aware that going to the Britannia is no easy task, really. Mark Hughes has got his Stoke side set up perfectly. I think they found the right chemistry, the right number of the correct players for the starting 11, and I think that you'll see it in this game, and they'll get the 2-1 result against Villa. Moving to the Stadium of Light, it will be Sunderland facing Norwich City, and I think this will be one of the more even contests this week. Sunderland under Gus Poyet have really been unlucky in the Premier League, but in the Capital One Cup they've actually knocked out Chelsea. That's right, they beat Chelsea in extra time 2-1, and they're progressing on to the semi-final or semi-semi-finals. Really, it doesn't matter how you say it. Tomatoes. Anyway, I think Sunderland can continue their good form. However, Norwich City have been playing well over the past couple of weeks, really. And even though last week they did get a 1-1 draw at home to Swansea City, I think they can go to Stadium of Light and pick up a point against the Black Cats. So expect the game to finish 1-1. Now, big news involving this team, West Bromwich Albion facing Hull City at the Hawthorns. As I mentioned last week, Steve Clarke is fired. He will no longer be the manager of West Bromwich Albion, and they're under interim management, and they're going to find a new coach. However, that being said, I think that the fans will really get behind the team. They're at home, and I think that they'll see this game as a must-win before the hectic Christmas period. And for that fact, I'm going to give Bromwich the 1-0 win against Hull City. That being said, don't expect Hull City just to lie down. I think that they can, in fact, steal a point, maybe even get the 3 at the Hawthorns. So that game could go either way, but I'm just giving the edge to Bromwich in that game there. On to Sunday's games and Mondays, but these 3 games are really the big ones you want to be keeping an eye out for. At St Mary's, it's Southampton versus Tottenham, and Tottenham just fired Andre Villas-Boas after his team got thrashed 5-0 to Liverpool. So, again, for Daniel Levy, that's about 3 managers in 2-3 years, I believe. So they've really had a quick and fast rotation of managers there down at Tottenham, and I think that the youth, I'm not 100% sure on his name just yet, but they've promoted their youth coach to be the first team coach for he's going to be the interim head coach. And I think that going to Southampton, they've got a good bit of form going. They got an away draw at Newcastle last week, and I think that at home against kind of a weakish and low morale Tottenham side, they can get the win. Expect Southampton to pick up the victory there, 2-1. And we'll go to Wales for the second last game, where at the Liberty Stadium it will be Swansea versus Everton. Both sides, they do like to possess the ball. They like to control the ball and really dominate play. So it'll be quite a fascinating game to see how both teams try and counter each other. They both have similar strikers in Boney, Michu and Lukaku, and really type of the similar way that they like to play the ball and get balls into the final third there. So it's going to be interesting. They both have a very strong and capable midfield, and defensively both teams are quite sound. So I'm kind of making it sound like both teams are very even, and I do think they are. Probably you'd give the edge to Everton, but since Everton is going to have to travel to Wales, it's kind of advantage Swansea. So I think they'll cancel each other out, and it'll be a 1-1 draw there at Liberty Stadium. And the final game is probably the most intriguing and the interesting one, and will probably be the most exciting as well. It'll be Monday night or Tuesday morning here in Australia. It will be Arsenal versus Chelsea at the Emirates Stadium. Now, Arsenal, again, really big and shocking loss last week to Manchester City 6-3. And on the blue side, on Chelsea's side, really they've just been going about their business very quietly, picking up the 2-1 results, the 1-0s, the 2-0s, and really not doing anything brash or making any big statement just yet. Like last week, they picked up a relatively comfortable 2-1 victory against Palace at home. However, I think that Arsenal will be the more motivated team that really don't want to see their lead at the top of the table, which is only 2 points, slip to the likes of Chelsea and Manchester City. So I think that Arsenal will be motivated. That's not to say Chelsea won't be. I mean, they did get knocked out of the Capital One Cup, and I think Mourinho will be furious with that, because I think he was kind of aiming for that to be one of his first trophies at his second tenure at Chelsea. But I think that Arsenal have not the understanding, but they really just want to prove to not only themselves but to all the other doubters out there that they can in fact beat the top tier teams like Chelsea, like United, and they will really want to forget about that thrashing at City last week. So I think that they will do so. It'll be quite an even and intriguing contest. There may be a red card, but I think that Arsenal will get over the line 2-1. those are my predictions for the 17th week here. As I said, well, I'll be back in a couple of days with a review and preview of next week, because they're going to try and fit in 2 fixtures before Christmas time. If you're on holidays, or you're going on holidays to wherever to spend time with your family, or to even go see a couple of games of the Premier League, I wish you a very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and make sure you stay safe and enjoy the Christmas festive spirit. So again, I'll be seeing you guys very soon. I hope you continue to enjoy the videos. The support's been absolutely tremendous. Again, I've only started this channel in August when the Premier League started, and the way it's, well, for me, the way I've seen it, it's just absolutely exploded. The support, the subscribers, the views has been absolutely superb. So guys, keep up the good work. Spread the word about this channel if you like it, if you think your friends will like it. You know, spread the word, that's all I can say. And again, I can't thank you guys enough for the support. So I'll see you guys very soon, and thank you.